Hello everybody, it's Charles from the Thrifty Deacons, and today we're going to be looking at the second half of our latest Thread Up box. So let's get right into it. And welcome back. If you're new to my channel, I run a Poshmark closet along with my wife Angelique. It's called The Deacons and it is linked below. Alright, so this is part 2 of the Thread Up box. So I think there's about like 11 items left to go. So we're just going to get right into it. Okay, up first we have an Ann Taylor petite skirt. And this skirt, I would say those look a little bit like flowers, or at least some kind of plant. So I will put it in the plant pattern category. But it's a skirt. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know that skirts really easy to shoot, so I like getting them. All right, moving right along, we have this other plant pair of pants. This is an Anthropology. It is that ETT:TWA. I don't know what that stands for or what it's short for, but it's an Anthropology brand. And these are a pair of pants with those flower plant patterns on them that we seem to get a lot of. Yeah, so these were actually too big for the mannequin, so I did have to hang them up, but they're an Anthropology. So those, you know, those tend to do pretty well for us. They're obviously not our best, but I don't think we'll have any problem selling those just because they were hanging up instead of being on a mannequin. All right, up next we have this pair of shorts. These are Alice and Olivia. You see they're a size 6, and they are short shorts. Yeah. Kind of a little bit of a sparkle to them. It's not really showing up too much on the camera, but there is like a little bit of a sparkliness to them. So they're kind of a gray gold. All right. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to say about any of these early pieces, but this piece I'll definitely have some stuff to say about because it is a... What does that tag say? Well, just look at the logo. This is a pair of American Eagle athletic pants. Now, these athletic type pants, yoga pants, whatever you call them, do very well for us. Just athletic stuff in general has been doing exceptionally well for us. So always happy to see this in a Thread Up box because we can easily sell this for, you know, at least $18, and with the cost of it, that's a quick $10 sale. $10 profit, I should say. All right, and speaking of quick profits, we have this Sweaty Betty, another pair of athletic pants. Now, these I would say are more runner rather than yoga, just because they do have the kind of the jersey mesh around the I guess knees, which is just lets it air out, and they also have this little hidden pocket in the back. You can see there, so that's where you could keep a cell phone or something. It's nice and out of the way, not going to get in your wall, not going to interrupt your stride. So very nice pair of athletic pants. So that's two good things that should sell really quickly. All right, up next we have something that's kind of, I guess you could consider it athletic. I think it is a swimsuit top. Now this is by Land's End. So Land's End is a pretty good brand, so I'm always happy to see us getting those nice brands. Land's End, I think we've got a couple things. Not a whole lot of it. We don't see a whole lot of it, but it does sell for us, so happy about that. And this now this swimsuit top, it's only the top, so I don't even know if it's actually a swimsuit top. I'm just kind of assuming it is based on the material and kind of the style. It might not be, actually, looking at this lining. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to scratch all that stuff about swimsuit tops and just say it is a Lands' End top. Oh boy. And I don't really have to describe it anymore. Flower pattern. Very nice. Another reason I thought it was a swimsuit top. Okay. Up next is this Aster. Sleeveless top. Again, that's kind of, I guess I would call that more of a Southwest pattern. Maybe a little bit of like cave painting in there, or maybe that's just my eyes playing tricks on me. You know, I can't really tell. But anyway, it's another nice top. Now, I'm not familiar with the brand, so really don't know how much or how well that will sell. How much that'll sell for, how well that will sell, so we will see. Have to see on that one. All right, up next is a Kinar. This is a gray and black striped long shirt. It's very very Tim Burton-esque shirt. I need to move a little bit over. You know, it's always weird because I have my stuff over here, all the items over here, and then I need to scoot. Maybe I just need to change where my camera is. Anyway, this shirt, yeah, it's very Tim Burton-esque. Kind of reminds me of like a Nightmare Before Christmas type of thing. But maybe that's just me. Anyway, I think that'll do. I think that'll do well. I think we've sold a couple things of this brand before. I might be confusing it with another brand, but I think that's something that we can sell. Okay, up next we have a Loft sleeveless top. Now this Loft sleeveless top with the little dots on it. Loft is one of those bread and butter brands. It tends to sell regardless of any particular trends or fashions or seasons. So I'm very happy to have that, and this is just a nice top that should do well. Now, one thing I've noticed with this second half of the box is that there aren't a whole lot of flaws. Now, I believe we will get to one piece that has a little itty bitty minor detail flaw about it, but I mean, this has been a lot nicer than the first half, which did have a few flaws in it. Okay, up next we have Nicole Miller Studio, and this is another sleeveless top. This one is plain gray with that kind of fake wrap front. So it does zip all the way down to the back. Now when this went on the mannequin, it was narrow around the waist. It fit really well on the mannequin, but it like really hugged the waist and still had the shoulder. So it's definitely a bit more form-fitting than some of the other pieces, which I guess just makes it look nice. Okay. Next we have, now this one, I think this is the brand. It just says made in Italy. So I don't know, I mean, that's right where you would see a brand tag. So I guess made in Italy might be the brand. It would be slightly unusual brand name, but I've heard weirder ones. And this is a tan top. Now it does have the inner layer, which is the kind of the inner sleeveless layer, and then the outer layer. So it is 2 layers, and then it does have this lace down each of the sleeves. Yeah, I hope that Made in Italy is the brand, because this is a nice piece, no flaws, and it shot really well on the mannequin because this neck hole is just wide enough to where it can rest on the shoulders of the mannequin without having to actually go off the shoulder. So it shot really well. So I hope that is the brand, because I want to sell this. And last we have this piece of sleepwear, this nightie, but I don't know what brand it is. So yeah, because it did not have the brand tag in it. Now this does have the built-in shelf, and it does have pockets, but It's got that medallion pattern, and then in the back you see all this lace. So it's very nice piece of sleepwear, but I mean, maybe sleepwear. I just assumed, but now that I look at it, I don't know. That might be wake wear instead of sleepwear. Well, whatever it is, we'll have to figure out what it is because it does not have a brand tag in it. And unless it was hidden, which if it is hidden, I'm going to be really embarrassed. No, I didn't see it anywhere. Now, my wife did mention that with some of these pieces that didn't have any tags on them, any kind of brand identification, that she could try searching based on the picture and trying to figure out what it is and then listing it with that. She was aware of everything that doesn't have a brand tag, and she was aware of most of the flaws. So the estimate she gave me for how much everything will sell for should be fairly accurate. And we're going to go over those numbers right now. So this was a thread-up box. It had 25 pieces in it. I think I did 14 in the first video and then 11 there. But feel free to check my math. So with 25 pieces at $60, it was a little bit more than $2 a piece, about $2.20 per piece. So she calculated, based on what everything would sell for, that with the Poshmark fees taken out, we would be able to get $465 in earnings. Now, once we subtract the $60 that we spent on this, that gives us $405 of profit off of this. And we should get that in probably the first, well, we should get most of that in the first 3 months, because 3 months is about our average sell-through time. So, pretty happy about that. You know, you always kind of roll the dice with thread-up boxes. Sometimes they have a bunch of good stuff in it, sometimes they don't. One piece in particular that she said would absolutely sell, or if it sells, will make us back all our money, is that jacket from the previous video. She said that's looking at probably $100 sale on that. So I liked this box. It doesn't have a whole lot of flaws. It's got a lot of stuff that should sell really fast. So yeah. All right. I'm not going to ramble anymore about how much I like the box because it'll make me money. Instead, I'm just going to remind you to like, share, subscribe, and comment. All that stuff's below. You know how to use YouTube. I don't have to keep telling you. And until next time, I've been Charles, and I'll see you.